don't know what date it is, but I know it's Thursday, and I know I've been in this flat for 1 week in Oban, and I got a job. I've had 2 jobs since come. One lasted 1 day. I don't know if I've put the vlog on about that one. I'll just do it. I'll do 2 vlogs now. So I got a job last week in an hotel, which was nice, but I lasted 1 day and I left. It was too much. Couldn't believe it. I thought, I've got too fat, too old, too unfit. I can't work anymore, and it was awful. I was really violently sick. It was too hot in the hotel. The work was grueling, and I think it was too much for me. I was working with 2 other girls, and they were really good, but it was a 3-storey hotel, and it had winding staircases, and you had to run up and down them all day just doing the cleaning, and it just knackered me out. And I thought, oh God, I'm not up to physical work anymore. And I thought, I don't understand. And so anyway, at the end of the day, I decided I didn't want to do it because I kept being sick, and I just couldn't feel better. And I thought, what's wrong with me? So I felt really bad. But anyway, I came out of there, and I had a voicemail saying, can you give us a ring about another job? So I phoned them, and they said, can you start a couple of days later. So the job that I did was last week in the hotel, and then I got the other job on a beautiful place, holiday lets, and to be honest, I was dreading it because I thought, oh my God, what if I get there and can't do it? But I've done 3 shifts so far and loved it. It's been hard work, but I've done it before, and it was doable because I was out in the air a lot and working in houses and lodges and stuff like that, so I could throw all the windows open while I was there, so I didn't get overheated, and it was a lovely job. And if you get behind there as well, there's no pressure, because when the other staff finish, they come and help you finish your units, so whoever's running behind gets help, so there's no pressure to be finished at an exact time. It's just a lot better, and the wage is really good as well, but it's only part-time. So bear that in mind. I've got a part-time job which covers my rent, my food and petrol, so I'm just surviving. But while I was at my last shift yesterday, I got another call from another job. And this is hilarious, this one. I keep saying I want to go back and live on my beautiful island. And I've missed it so much, and I keep saying if I could find a way to go back. Well, suddenly I realised that my vibrations are really high because I'm where I want to be. And things are starting to happen, and I got offered a job on the island. Can you believe it? Actually, on the island. But that isn't all. Usually when you get offered a job, you think that's great, but where do I live? On an island. And they said, we appreciate that. If you're going to be working on an island, you need somewhere to live, so we can offer you a 2-bedroomed house. And I'm like, oh my God. So I have to do a DBS check, which is going to be started today, I think. I've got 2 more IDs I need to hand in, because I've had to move everything to my friend's address as a care of, to get it all aligned together, like my driving licence and everything. But other than that, there's nothing to stop me. So they said they want to get it started as soon as possible. So I'm not going to say that I'm doing it 100% yet until it's there, because I think it's dangerous to preempt things sometimes. But I have been offered the job there on the island with a 2-bedroomed house, and it's 30 hours a week, 33 hours a week. I don't know if I can have the dogs back. I don't know any of these things yet, because this is all just a new conversation kind of thing, so that's all in place. So I've been here 2 weeks. I've got somewhere to live, I've got another job lined up and a house on an island which I love, and I've lost £11 in 2 weeks. Because when I came here, I found a juice bar by the Royal Hotel, and I thought, oh gosh, I need something like that. So I went in and I got chatting with the guy, and I says, I need to lose loads of weight. I'm talking 6 stone, 5 stone. And he said, well, what I suggest you do is do a 24-hour fast to reset your body, and then after that only eat for 8 hours a day. And if you can get a juice in every day, that's great, because it's full of nutrients which your body needs. So every single day since I've been here, I have gone for a juice every single day. And then all I've eaten is fruit, nuts and salad and juice. That's all I've had. I have cheated a couple of times. I got some chips last night to celebrate, and I felt ill after. I can't eat them, so I only had half a portion of chips, and that was it. So I am eating healthy. I feel healthy in myself. I feel a lot lighter inside, because I don't feel the stress that I felt before. I don't feel negative. Things are happening really quickly because my vibrations have risen, and I'm not into the law of attraction as such, because I think it's only half a story. I think they only tell you half a story, like the Bible. I think you can manifest a different life, but to do it you've got to suffer as well, and you've got to understand that the suffering is part of it. And I think a lot of the times people just want an instant fix, like, I'm going to manifest a job now, or a relationship, or a house, or whatever. And sometimes in order to do it, you've got to grow as a person yourself, which means you've got to go into your dark side and deal with it. Because if you don't deal with that, you take that with you to the next one, to your next job, home, relationship, and so you've got to go through some tough times to find yourself. And when you get sorted out, and you deal with your demons and everything, then that's when I think that things do happen. But you've got to do it, not run from it. And I think this whole action of feeling depressed in the flat and nothing happening, and a relationship that felt devoid of any fun and romance and things like that, I think the action of leaving and just saying I'm not doing this anymore was enough to break something. And coming up here homeless with no money, well, no, I'm not lying, I am lying. I had a bit of money, but coming here with a bit of money but nowhere to live and no income, no job, that really is a scary thing to do. But something inside me just said stuff it and just go anyway. I came to the hardest place to find somewhere to live. Auburn is notorious for a lack of housing, because it's so desirable to live here, so everybody wants to come here. So you try and find a house here or something, you're going to be waiting a long time. So I've landed on my feet, and I know that I've been really lucky, but it's not just luck, it's literally making it happen, making it happen by pushing through the fear and the unknown. So the fact that I'm losing loads of weight really quickly and changing my life around and getting all these job offers just shows that I've done the right thing, literally. And if I stay alone for the rest of my life, I don't care. I feel so full and complete right now. Like, if you could have said to me a few weeks ago, if you could have anything in the world right now, what would it be? It would be what I've got now. So I've done something right. Anything else would be the icing on the cake right now, because I've got what I want. So money is a little bit tight, but I can manage because it's only me, and I'm not having to worry about somebody else's needs. So I can just get by, and then when I get the job on the island I get free rent, so hopefully I can save money while I'm there. I just can't believe it. I'm actually still in shock that the phone met and said we've got a job for you. It's just incredible. So there you go, that's my update, and it is July 2018. And remember, these vlogs are mostly just for me, because I forget sometimes how powerful I am at manifesting things, and sometimes I forget how much I sabotage my own journey as well by being negative. So this is proof to me that a positive mindset changes everything. So this is for me to remember, because I do forget sometimes. So anyway, I am going, and if you did watch, thank you, and bye bye.